Holy One, it's Pride Month again, and it's hard to fathom celebrating when so many things in the world are so scary and wrong. Yet, despite all this, we must remind ourselves how far we've come along in the fight for queer rights. I was reminded a few weeks ago how hopeless I felt in my early 20s talking to my professor. I imagine she was in her mid-40s at the time. She was a lesbian whose partner was teaching at the same university. And I asked, do you think we'll ever see marriage equality? And she said with some sadness, but a little bit of more hope, I hope so within my lifetime. And within 3 years of that conversation, I came out of a U-Haul store. I was moving to Kansas City to be with my now wife, Jill. U-Haul store, I understand it's a little bit on the nose. I came out of the store to see my cell phone just flooded with text messages asking, just celebrating like the legalization of gay marriage and, what are you going to do now? And it's just amazing to see like how far we've come. And there was a sentiment then, and there is, I think, a sentiment now that in some circles that by granting these rights to those who are other, it somehow lessens the rights of those who already have them. And I often think about the old adage, when you have more than you need, build a bigger table, not a higher fence. And I'd like to think that we'll have the strength and the foresight to build that bigger table, to make room for those who previously didn't have a place, to make sure that everyone feels welcomed and is welcomed. So while it's hard to think of celebrating, how wonderful it is that we are around to witness the pure queer joy that we see now. How beautiful it is that our young people can grow up to see adults who are like them out and around the world. And how powerful is it to see like older queer people can live more authentically as themselves after a lifetime of being hidden away for so long. We have so much to fight for still, but to see how far we've come is amazing. Please give us the strength and wisdom to keep building this table, to make room for queer experiences and queer joy. In your name we pray.